What's up, guys? I hope you're having a fantastic Spiel Digital 2020. This is Puya. I'm a game guru. I teach board games to people. I'm also a playtester. In Iran, I work with Rumi's games, and also I've worked with Fantasy Flight games in the latest expansion for Civilization: A New Dawn, Terra Incognita. But today I'm not going to talk about Terra Incognita. I want to talk to you about Cubitos. Cubitos is a game by John Declare, who you might know by his previous games, Mystic Vale. It's a game by AEG. It's a 2 to 4 player game, and it's 30 minutes to an hour game. So Cubitos, as the name implies, is about cubes, squares. There are lots of dice in this game. The dice holders are also in the shape of cubes. The cover of this game implies a bit, it has a Minecrafty look to it. It has a blue and green background, and there is a big cube guy on the cover. So it's all about cubes. And cubitos, as I know, in Spanish it means squares. This is a game about. In this game we have a dice pool building. We have a bunch of dice, and we will add to these dice. We have dice rolling. We have push or luck, and it's a racing game. Most importantly, this is a racing game where we have a main board, and there's a track, and each player has his little racer pawn on it, and the goal of the game is to reach the finish line the first. How to play? Players have a bunch of grey dice at the beginning of the game. In each turn they roll their dice until they can continue re-rolling all the dice until they reach 3 hits on the dice. Okay. At that point, they can choose to do 2 things. Okay, either cash in those dice. On those dice there are, the movement faces. There are, currency faces. You can use the movement faces to move your racer pawn. That's the goal of the game. You can also use the currency in the game to buy better dice, which I will explain a bit later. Or you can choose to reroll the dice with the blank faces. Okay. If you choose to do so, you might have a better result in this turn because you might hit more faces. But if you, when you're rerolling, if you have all blank results again, then you are busted, and you get to do nothing in this turn. So this is the push your luck aspect in this game, which is very fun. And okay. So what are some interesting aspects in this game? The dice pool building. Every turn, players have the chance to add some dice to the dice pool. Okay, there are dice of different colors. There are green, red, blue, purple, orange, white, brown, and yellow. So there are very colorful dice around the board. Each of them are attached to a card which has a feature on them. So each dice will add an ability to your dice pool. Okay, so you can add to your dice pool if you can buy those dice. The abilities on those dice vary from adding to your movement. So you can, for example, move 3 instead of 1. I don't know. Or giving you more money or things. And also, there are some special abilities like being able to move through water or things, and or getting rid of your mediocre dice. Also, the dice rolling is a variation on the Yahtzee style. The Yahtzee style is the one where you, as you might know, you roll your dice, and you have 2 rerolls. In this game, you can reroll as much as you want until you hit 3 faces, and then if you choose to reroll and you get nothing, then you're busted and you get nothing. Okay, so you should be you should manage your greed. I can put it this way. Okay. What do I like about this game? most importantly, dice. I crave for dice and dice rolling things, and the ability to improve your dice. This is so cool in this game, you know. And you get to have at first you only have grey dice, and as the game goes by, you get to have, I don't know, green dice, which has some abilities, and red dice, which maybe adds to your movement, and blue dice, which lets you pass through water and things. Also, the replayability of this game is also very interesting, because there are different versions of abilities for each card, for each dice, for each color dice. And also, there are 4 tracks you can compete with your friends on, and there are different paths to victory. And at the end, I can add the catch-up mechanisms in this game. What's very cool in this game is that you both stop when you have a new turn, and you do nothing in your turn. There is a different track where you go when you advance on that track. It's like the spectators, the people are enchanting, and they're cheering you up, and they are encouraging you to go further. And so you won't have a nothing turn, you know. And this is the catch-up mechanism. You won't never feel that you are behind, because even if you are behind, you'll get a boost with one way or another. Okay. So I highly recommend this game to you, and I hope you have a great convention online, and thanks for watching, and hope to see you again.